Hey, what's up everybody? Frank Valkyria, welcome to the channel. Today we're doing a reaction you requested. Actually, you requested this I don't know how many times. Huh? Bruce Dickinson, Bruce Dickinson, but not Bruce Dickinson. It's kind of somebody that it's Bruce Dickinson from Brazil. Alright, Raphael Mendes. Let's check this out. This is a series of videos of Raphael Mendes that apparently is mimicking Bruce Dickinson as if he was singing in other bands. Go subscribe to his channel, and otherwise, let's discover it together. The first time listening to Raphael, let's go. Also, used to be one of my favorite singers, Bruce Dickinson. Still is. It's a great singer. Just saying, like, my teenage years, in between Sepultura, Iron Maiden, I had a phase where I really listened to one or the other every day. Yeah, Bruce Dickinson, such a great tenor. I mean, wow. I was going to say, like, yeah, yes, I was going like, this is Crazy Train. Awesome, man. Wow, what a powerful voice. What a great resonance. It's really weird actually to hear somebody that it's so similar in tone. I mean, it can happen, of course, if you listen to Greta Van Fleet. You hear how much there is of early Robert Plant into that voice, and so it might happen, of course. Also with the growl, wow, man, pretty impressive, I have to say. I don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep 'cause I miss a bit, and I don't wanna miss a bit. Do we get like copyright claimed by every single band here now? Oh man. Oh, yeah. I mean, it sounds like, honestly, he could pull it off the whole songs, most likely, because he's already singing all the way up there, with sustain, with power, with control. And I don't know how much I'm sure the voice, it's easy, like this. It just sounds familiar. Also, like Mark Martel, that has a very similar voice to Freddie Mercury, and it's uncanny. It's just remarkable. You listen to Mark Martel, and it's just beautiful to listen to him sing Queen's songs. So, in that way, you wonder also, it's a natural thing, and also how much it's dialed in to sound more like them. That I don't know. But still, final result, I'm actually blown away because it's just literally spot on. Okay, you have to listen back to back, but it's so remarkable. Like, you find other people. Also, like the way he does the beautiful belting, clean with the vibrato and the sustain, like very operatic. Is it like a twin brother, or is just him pretending that he looks at him on the other side like, you better get it. You better get it. Okay? I'm not here just strumming for myself. Better get it, the note. Go get it. Be funny if it was a twin. Well, that part that it goes a little bit into head voice, and I think also those singers like Halloween, they used a lot the head voice, and also, towards falsetto, which more or less is the same thing. I know people always get like, kind of picky about that voice, whatever. It's just a little bit like, more or less, also the way I feel it, you know. The hair always comes out of the same place, so you either use a little bit more resonance in this area, and then as soon as you start to leave this part, the sound tends to get thinner because there's less compression, there's less push, and also the way you place the vocal cords. So the more you move up, the sound gets thinner, but once you've left here, you're basically already in the head, and the falsetto just tends to be a little bit pushed a little bit more in the front, a little bit more nasal. You use those cavities, but you're already left here. That's why sometimes I say, like, more or less, you're already head voice falsetto. You're already there. You're not using all this part here that gives that sense, with that resonance, with that sustain, with that power of the breath, and the shape of the vocal cords. In order to get those higher notes, usually, like that all push, it's not there anymore. But people develop such a great head voice and falsetto that sometimes, like, you almost feels like as if it was chest voice, because they manage with the breath and just with the resonance to make it so clean and big. It's pretty remarkable, and a lot of those glam singer, they had that. Impressive. This guy is pretty impressive. Very good, man. Very good. It sounds like somebody that is pissed off. This is probably the least, I don't know. Bruce Dickinson shouldn't sing Evanescence. That's all I'm saying. So far, this is the song that doesn't seem to fit his voice much, even though it is doing great. Oh my god. Brian Adams. All right. Do we get blocked by Brian Adams? There's always like 2-3 artists which they like block everything. It's kind of weird. Oh, that's the Eagles. I really hope this guy does his own stuff, because he is a great voice, and I'm sure he can just tune in into his own ways. It would be a pity if he's not producing his own things. Then again, it's still something personal. Some people can enjoy perhaps doing like a cover band of Iron Maiden. It will just be freaking fantastic in that, and also probably Iron Maiden will be pleased. A lot of those bands, they're not going to be around forever touring. So in a way, in the near future, we will have more and more bands, which they will be called cover bands or whatever. But from another angle, you can consider them as bands which will sort of play like we play classical music now. Like a composer, a piano player, a violin player, and so on and so forth. They just take Paganini, they take Bach, they take all those great from the past, they take the music and they play it, because Bach and Paganini, they're not there anymore. At least not moving, like pi. So, and this will happen the same with all this music that we've been recording for the past 60, 70 years or so. you will have band performing Iron Maiden in the future, more and more, which will be great. And everybody will do their interpretation of U2, Iron Maiden, Led Zeppelin. It's will be the new classical music of the future, so to speak. Because classical music, like I always say, wasn't classical when it came out. Was new music. Matter of fact, basically was pop music, okay? Nobody went around and goes like, oh, this is classical music. No. Have you heard that new piece of Bach? Oh, it's amazing. Let's go again tomorrow to the theater to listen to him. Was he even playing Bach? I don't know. Sometimes you make those ignorant mistakes. Some people wrote, some people performed. Anyway, you got the point. Alright? So that would be great to see like more people like him carrying on the live performance of those songs, you know? I like how he's. You gotta tell me if he's a twin, because I'm like he's almost like just I'm here like strumming this guitar for this dude. I should be the one singing. That's how he looks. So if it's himself, I'm getting confused. Oh man, he did Dio. Okay, I stopped because Scorpions also. Wow, awesome. Okay, I see this one here with Angra. I see with Dio. Oh man, I want to listen to Dio. But maybe we should do it in another video. Let me know if you want to see more. Please go subscribe also to Raphael Mendes. What a lovely discovery, guys. What a wonderful voice. It would be also nice to see some of his own stuff if he's doing it. And also another fellow YouTuber singer. It's always a pleasure to share other artists, other emerging artists. So super nice. You see how wonderful YouTube is. You discover so much talent. And this is also what I always say. You know, like people think that just because a band became popular and famous, the reason why they're famous is because they're good, and it is true. But sometimes that kind of beer gets misunderstood as if there are only few people that can achieve that because they're good, when in fact talent, it's so much widespread. Like so many human beings are capable of doing stuff in an excellent way, and like guys are like Raphael Mendes are an example of that, you know. And I'm sure that there will be more popping up the more we look into you know, new and upcoming videos and people. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think. If you want to support my page, you know what to do. Go listen to my music on Spotify, link below. Check all the other stuff. It's all free. I'll see you later. You take care of yourself. Scaramouche. Will you do the fandango? Oh man.